Okay, next up, the route forward for White Lotus. In its need to loot 7 tracking devices from the Al-Sharim Pass, dumps the dead drop, then plant 7 tracking devices on the AQ trucks in the Sattiq Caves in one deployment, and finally, travel to the server rack in the bunker in Sattiq Caves and download the data. So for this, we'll need to head to Al-Mazrah. Okay, so first of all, we need to head to the Al-Sharim Pass and loot an item from the dead drop there. Obviously, it spawned me as far away as possible. It's all the way down here in G5. The dead drop is right next to the shop, all the way up here on top of this mountain. Alright, there we go. We're at the Al-Sharim Pass here, climbing all the way up to the top of the hill. We'll open this dead drop and we'll pick up the 7 tracking devices inside of it. Now with this, we need to head across to the Sattiq Cave complex here. Obviously, I'm very underprepared for this, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Okay, so across to the Sattiq Cave complex we go. Okay, so the first truck is all the way over here on the far east side, just above this hole in the ground here. It's this truck. So I'll run up towards it and hit F when we get the prompt. Now the next 3 are located down in this hole here where these tier 3 AI are. Obviously this is not going to be fun, especially if you're under-equipped, but you really just need to go for it. You can pick them off from the top and head down afterwards, but just remember that these bots respawn very quickly. Okay, so I'll pop down into the cave here, and you can already see the first 2 down here. So we'll just go to this truck and plant our first tracking device. Then there's one over to the left here, and we'll plant our second tracking device. There we go. So now that's 3 in total. Sweet, more plates. And even more. Perfect. The first 3 done, we need to get the second 3 done. For this, we'll head up to the top of the Sattiq Caves and use the main entrance over here. There's 3 inside of the cave mouth there, and coming out the other side, there's a 4th one. So we'll quickly stock up before we continue further, and we'll head up here. So we literally need to head to where this entry marker is for the Sattiq Cave complex as we're heading into the main area. Now I'll just head up, over, and to this entrance. And it seems like there's probably some AI friends in the area that just pulled up. Otherwise, that's players. That's not very good. So obviously your main threat is being swarmed here, as I was quite literally swarmed there. And we're not even close to the cave entrance. We don't have the ability to collect many more plates, but at least we have an ammo refill station here. So I'll take what we get, and we'll go maybe a back way around. Right, so making our way towards the mouth here, you can already see it's very populated, but that is essentially where we need to get in. And as you're pushing through here, more AI will fill in behind you. So while you may want to take your time, you need to do this pretty much as fast as possible. Also, always watch your back. Now, as this is the main cave area, there'll probably be more than fewer AI in this area, so you'll definitely need to come prepared. Cool, so taking down the AI that came from the top of the hill, we'll be pushing in here, and oftentimes you'll find riot shield enemies in here as well, rather than just plain AI. There we go, there's one of them over there. Pretty nasty little bugger. So I'll huck a grenade at them and not get rid of them. And of course there's more AI that pulled up behind us, and they're all level 3. With 9 bullets left, we definitely are pulling this close. Right, so on the left-hand side here, we have 1 truck. I'll plant the device and go for the next truck, which is just next to us here. There's number 2. And now we need to keep pushing our way through this cave. Pushing further through this, we'll reach our next trucks in just a second. And here's another one pushing up a bit further. So I'll plant my next tracking device on this huge truck here that we just approached and are now on top of. It's giving us a little bit of cover to clear more of the cave. And the next one is in that direction just outside of it. Okay, so now that we've cleared our way out of here, free self-revive, here is the final truck just outside of this exit here. So we'll approach it and place our final marker on it. And just like that, we should be done with the mission. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we need to travel to the server rack bunker in the Sattiq Caves and download data. Now this, you'll find all the way on the east side. It's this building here, just in front of the nose of the plane. Now you can head through the cave that we just traveled through, but obviously there'll be probably tons of AI by the time you return here, so instead we'll go around. We don't necessarily want to face them unless we have to. So instead we'll make our way up this low poly hill and head all the way across to this building. That's where we should find the server rack. Okay, so we'll dive and parachute straight forward, skipping most of the combat in the town here. We're heading straight forward just on the nose of the plane here. All we need to do is get inside, and over here you'll find the server rack. I'll hit F to download data, and just like that, the mission should then complete as soon as this is done. It'll take roughly the same amount of time as uploading intel for the secure intel contracts. And there we go. The mission should now be complete. Awesome. The route forward is done, so thank you all for watching. Hopefully you found this useful. Mine has been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.